Hello, this is John, host of Mgtow is Freedom. Mgtow, men going their own way. I have the penis, right? I'm the man. Men going their own way. When I say men going their own way, I mean we go whatever way we want, what suits us, instead of succumbing to the pressure, the guilt, the shame, the other manipulative devices that women today, feminist women, use on men to control them. That control can come from your mother, a coworker, your boss, a relative. It comes from everywhere. It comes from marketing and advertising. It comes through the institution known as government that gives a marriage tax credit. Yeah, they give you a little tax break, and then they put you in a situation, if you marry a feminist, where you lose half your shit. But it looks like there's a lot of women, a lot of them, who are not even waiting until they're married to steal your shit. This is a news article I printed off from the Washington Post entitled, it's under the true crime section, "They met on a dating site, went bowling. It was a setup, police say, and now he is dead." What is going on now is that women are now scamming men up front. And of course, they're using muscle. This is an incredible Mgtow lesson. Women are using hookup sites like Plenty of Fish and other internet websites to hook up with men. They interview them. They find out what type of work they do, what part of town they live in. They spend a little time pretending to get to know them, right? But what they're doing is they're fishing. They're fishing for men who are, more likely than not, Mgtow, right? Men who have gone their own way. They're now single and they're looking to hook up, get a date. They're looking for another woman, thinking they'll try it again. But what's happening is these women, and believe me, they've got to be feminists, because they certainly aren't good old-fashioned traditional women. They're certainly not the unicorn you're looking for, because this is what they do. They meet up with men, and they're attractive women too. Attractive, they have to be, so that they can have whatever man they want. And they're young. And they go on a date with a man. Then they act, they pretend like they had a great time. They just think you're the most charming motherfucker they've ever met. Oh my God, they probably giggle at everything you say. You think they're wet in the panties, you take them home, right? And you fuck her brains out. She's so excited by you. You did such a great job that she asks for your number, gives you hers, said, "Let's go out again." But the next night when she shows up at your door, guess what she's got? She's got 2, 3, 4 different men with her. And they beat the living fuck out of you. And they burgle your house. They take all of your shit that's worth anything. Anything that isn't nailed down. TVs, electronics, computers, phones. Anything with cash value, including your cash. Now, what lesson does this teach us? What lesson does this teach the Mgtow? It teaches us that there are women out there that aren't willing to go long term. They just want to steal your shit, and this is becoming more common. Now, dare I say this is average? No. Really common? No. You're not. This doesn't happen all the time, but it's beginning to happen more and more. And it's indicative of a sickness. These women are willing to steal men's shit. And they've got other men doing the work for them. Right? They're the muscle. Isn't this incredible? Good-looking women want to steal men's stuff. They use the utility of thugs to complete the crime. And they're getting caught. Some get caught. But they use fake names. They have throwaway phones for the contact. These men have no idea. Because here's the catch. Here's the problem. What do men want from women? What do they want? When a man looks at a woman, he wants sex, pussy. When a woman looks at a man, what does she see? She looks at the man and she sees money. That is where the first prostitution happened. Caveman saw a cave woman, wanted sex. He couldn't have her, but he traded, some coconuts? some fish, some raw meat, whatever it was he had, he traded it to that woman. And she realized that he serves a utilitarian purpose. And he looked at her and said she serves an entertainment, pleasure purpose. And hence the relationship was started. Man, woman, money, and pussy. And it's still going on today. But there are women out there who know, and this is the way, this is how thievery has advanced. Women know men have money. And if a man is single, he's got a lot more than if he's got a woman. N'est-ce pas? Eh? They know it. They get it. And they're now hunting for men who are more than likely, like I said, in one way or another, going their own way. They could tell them, hey, why don't you get a lot of cash out of the bank? We're going to go have a good time in Vegas. Right? She can set him up. They can steal credit cards. You know, and credit card fraud, it's harder to do, but they can get an ATM card, beat the shit out of the guy, and I know this has happened, go down to the ATM and withdraw the max amount of money. But what is being done is men are being victimized yet again, preyed upon by their desires. You know, maybe some of these guys just want to hook up. Maybe other guys are looking for a full relationship. Either way, they're attracted to a woman because she has tits, because she has a vagina. These men are being beaten. And in some cases, like this fella, this poor young man, on the website you can see his picture. He was killed. Killed. This is a great lesson for Mgtow. Unless you know a woman, stay the fuck away from them. They're dangerous creatures. These feminists are nuts. And this is the progression that I talk about of feminist thinking and feminist mentality. It used to be a good old-fashioned, honest highwayman, a burglar, a mugger. They would jump out and say, you know, give me your money, bang, bang, or I'll shoot you, you know. Give me your money. You know, you would be mugged. They just beat the shit out of you and take your money. At least they were honest about it. This is a guy letting his guard down, thinks he's going to go out on a date with a woman, and gets beat up. Right? And this is where I have to caution men. If you're fucking stupid, right? If you're thinking with your dick instead of with your head, guess what? Your dick is going to lead you right into a trap. It's getting worse. It's indicative of the nature of our economy and our society. Because these women, they see men, all women that are not good women, and those are damn rare, as I've said, see men as a paycheck, as easy street, as easy target.